Hi guys, welcome to another Divi Theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've got a bit of fun for you today. We've got these animated scroll bars. And I've made them from scratch and written a bit of CSS code for the animation. It's all done for you. All you need to do is copy and paste if you want to build this. And I'll show you exactly how to do it and how to manipulate these bars so that they're showing what you want them to show. Well, let's get started. I'm going to enable my visual builder here. Once enabled, we can go down. I'm actually going to go to back-end mode. I'm going to hit this little purple button here. Go over to the left-hand side. We've got a little icon that says Wireframe View. I'm going to pop to the back-end mode because I've got a little code module there. It doesn't take any real estate. It's quite often easier to do it that way. If I go into this code module, I can show you the code I've written and how you can manipulate it. Okay, if we switch back to front end mode now, each of these bars here has got a class name. Our first bar has got a class name of pers1, and if we look at this, it's starting off at 0. It's taking 10 seconds to complete the cycle to the top. It's going to stay at the top and go back, and we're doing it infinitely, so it's going to keep going and going. And during this cycle, 0% of the 10 seconds, 20%, 50%, 5 seconds, 70, 80, 100, we've given it different widths. That's why it's actually doing the animation of growing. 0%, we're starting at 15. I'm doing a 15% purely so it can fit in the writing there. You can adjust that depending on how much writing you've got in yours, and we'll build one of these in a minute so you can see what's going on. And I've got the background changing from red to orange to green, 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 and back to red when it goes back to 15% at 0. And what it's doing is growing 15%, 50%, 99%, which is the 99% I've given it there, 99% of the available width. And it's staying there until 70% of the 10 seconds. After 70%, it's going back to 15 to the bottom there. It's staying there till 100%. Which is basically the last 2 seconds, and then it's going to start the cycle again. And the second one, exactly the same thing. Now to change, the second one's got 60%. If we look down at 50 here, I've actually made it 62%. If I was to change that to 90%, you'd see that 60 go almost as far as our 99 there. When it rolls up again, it should catch up. There we go. So 50 is the one you set it to initially for your percentage mark there, the 50%. I'm going to put that back to 62. The reason it's going back is because the next one's 62 behind it. So I'm going to put that back to 62, or I'm actually going to put that to 60, which is what it says on there. So you've got this one for the second one, third one, etc. If you want to add a brand new one, make this a little bit bigger so you can see everything. And we want to grab everything from the class name there, pers4, to that closing curly bracket at the end just before the style. You won't have the style tags, I can't put those down below the video, but all this CSS will be down below there for you. And I'll show you how to paste it into your customizer later on. So to do a new one, let's grab all of this. I'm going to copy it, Control C. I'm going to paste it down below it. If we roll back up, there it is. I'm going to change this number. Everywhere you see a 4, change it to a 5. Each of these has to be unique for each one of these. And also here. So there's 3 places we've got to change it there. The class name, the animation name, and the animation name after the keyframes there. Let's make this one, we'll go down to 50. Let's make this one say 89%. So I'm going to write 89 there. Whatever percentage you want to do yours. And you can change these colors out to anything you want. Let's change the colors out on this perhaps, just to show you. I'm going to start off with perhaps purple, and let's change the orange to a red, and let's change the green to perhaps a blue. And I'll copy this over to all the greens there. Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and we'll end up with purple again. Okay, well let's just save that now. You can't see anything obviously because we haven't added anything. As these are moving, you may have trouble getting to it. It's a bit of a game when they're moving like that. You can go to back-end mode and do it a lot easier. So I'm going to add a new text module. Roll down, it's right on the bottom there. I'm going to pull it up to just above that code module. So they're all in a straight line there. Then simply put in what you want your text to say down here. Let's say PHP code. And what did we give it? 89%, wasn't it? So I'll say 89 and percent. Now we don't need to give it a background because we've already done that with the CSS. If I flip around there, we should have something. We flip back to desktop mode. And to make this appear, there it is right there with the PHP code. We need to give it that class name. And to give it a class name, go to Advanced, CSS IDs and Classes. In the class, not the ID, we can give it that new class name, which is Prs, P-R-S 5. As you can see, it's come in there. It's come in with our colors that we gave it, the blues and purples, and it's going up to 89. Let's just give it the padding and style that we gave these other ones. For that, let's go over to our design. Text, I want to make that white in color. There it is. I think we took it up a little bit to maybe 16. And need to give it a little bit of spacing all around. So I'm going to give it padding of 10 pixels all around. Just put in the 10, it'll put the pics in there for you. Same with left and right. And we've got a similar line there. Remember, we changed those colors. And you can do that with all these. You can have whatever colors you want for yours. I've just made mine as an example like that. Let's save our changes now. We'll save the page changes. Exit the Visual Builder, and here we go. And I've just noticed that my writing on this last one is not animating like our others. The reason is I've got this aligned left, I've got those aligned right. Really easy fix. And I'll show you that in just a second. Let's go in and take this code and I'll show you where to put it in your theme customizer. Okay, I'm going to go into back-end mode again. Wireframe. Let's fix that text on this one. All I needed to do was select it and align it to the right instead of the left. There we go. Let's go into my code module. I'll copy this code. Control C to copy. And don't forget, you won't have the style tags and you're not going to need them if you're putting in your theme customizer. Now I've got that code, we need to go to the dashboard and to the customizer. Once at your dashboard, go down to Appearance. Once you're there, go to Customize. I've already got mine open over here. That'll take you to this page right here. At the bottom, you'll find Additional CSS, and that's where you need to put this code. Go to the top. If there's something there already, scoot it down a couple. And we'll go in, we'll put a title in there. Our title is // // and in between we can write what we want. It won't be read as code. And we'll say scroll bars. Whatever you want to call yours is fine. Then if we drop down a couple, I'm simply going to paste that code in here. And there it is. We've got it in our Additional CSS Panel. There's our first bar, second bar, etc. all the way down to 5. So once you've got it in there, hit your publish bar and go back to our page here. Make sure that we've got our changes saved over here. And there we have it. There's our little animated scroll bars. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.